Hi you guys, it is Stacy, your holistic nutritionist. I am here today talking about another nutrition topic. So this is part of the 2022 YouTube series where each week I talk about a new nutrition topic. So today I am going to talk about nutrient dense versus energy dense foods. This is something I teach a lot in, so if you are members on the website, which I'll leave a link after the video, most of our nutrition plans, meal plans, and videos are based on eating nutrient dense foods versus the energy dense foods, which are a little bit more common in our society. So I wanted to just go over briefly what the differences are so you can start implementing that in your lifestyle when you are grocery shopping or making your own meal plans. So I'm going to start with energy dense foods because like I said, unfortunately, they are more popular in our society and in our grocery stores. So energy dense foods are foods that they have more calories than they give us energy. So meaning that their energy doesn't last as long, although that there is a higher calorie marker. So I'm not one for counting calories a lot, but when it comes to energy dense type foods, they have a high calorie count and not a high nutrient count, which is when you start to see that difference. And when you start to see a chronic intake of energy dense foods, you'll start to put on weight a little bit more. So that's one thing that I want to focus on with the energy dense foods is you're eating a lot of calories, but you're not getting a lot of nutrients from it. So examples of these are most common chips, crackers and things like that, but they're also very common in processed or packaged foods of all sorts. So it could be advertised as something healthy, but it could still be very energy dense because the fats or the oils that it's cooked in or the extra ingredients that's in it will rise the calorie count and lower the nutrient count. Or the nutrient count will stay the same, but the calorie count keeps increasing. So that's one thing we want to focus on when we're eating energy dense foods is start to realize that they are more energy dense. They're not giving us a lot of nutrients, and the energy that our body makes from it doesn't last as long. So for nutrient dense food, these are the opposite. These are the ones we want to eat. The energy lasts a lot longer. The nutrient count, so the amount of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, all those kind of things are a lot higher than the calorie count. So again, I don't focus on calories a lot, but an easy example is 100 calories of a candy bar and 100 calories of, say, a nut bar or vegetables, nuts, seeds, nut butter, all that kind of stuff is going to be quite different because you're getting more nutrients from the veggies, the nut butters, the nuts and seeds, proteins and all that kind of stuff than you are from a candy bar. So your energy is going to last a lot longer eating these nutrient dense foods, whereas if you're eating something like a candy bar, it's not going to have nutrients to fuel you, to give you energy, although the calorie count is higher. So short way to say this is nutrient dense foods allows you to eat more nutrients in general without eating more food. A lot of times when we're on an energy dense diet, we find ourselves needing to eat more often and eat higher quality or quantities because we're not getting that energy, those nutrients we need to efficiently fuel our body. So when you switch to that nutrient dense meal plans, a lot of people notice that they don't need to eat as much food. And that's the truth because there's more nutrient content to the foods you're eating. So examples of nutrient dense foods, one of my favorite ones that I've been using a lot, especially in pregnancy, is chia seeds. So you could do chia seed water. I make chia seed puddings. You could put it in your smoothies. You could put it in a lot of different things. Any types of nuts or seeds, clean protein. So what I mean by clean protein is it's just the protein. There's no marinate. It's not marinated in anything. It's not in an oil or a margarine or anything like that. Veggies, there's certain veggies that are more nutrient dense than others. So broccolini, that's the broccoli, that's the long skinny trees, is more nutrient dense than, say, celery. Even though celery is healthier, the broccolini is going to have more nutrients in it, so it's more nutrient dense. And foods like that. So I already said nuts and seeds. Those are an easy thing to snack on that have a lot of nutrient content for their calorie content. So if you want to learn more about energy versus nutrient-dense foods, see what type of meal plans, see how the meal plans would differ, you could go over to my website. There'll be a link at the end of the video. That way you know where to go. All my meal plans are based on eating more of a nutrient-dense lifestyle. I have articles written on what types of food are nutrient-dense, different ways to look at your ingredients and nutrition labels to find out if you're eating more of an energy-dense food or product. So that's all things that you want to consider when you start going on your health and nutrition journey. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll come and answer them. Or you can pop over to the website, and we have a really great and amazing support group there where you could ask questions. I go on lives and talk a little bit more in detail about these subjects. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next week to continue the 2022 YouTube series.